It is Wednesday, July the 8th, 2026. I am at Joel Pearl, thejoelpearl.com on Blue Sky, and it's time to get in the weeds. A wonderful Wednesday. City of Toronto is beautiful today. It's hot. Oh, buddy, it's been really hot. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning, just before 6, and I'm still going, and I didn't take an early morning nap because here I am, and here you are, and let's all talk together. Jeremy Lambert is here. How you doing, pal?
Naps. What are those?
During the day, some people experience fatigue or tiredness. At that point, they lie down somewhere. Sometimes it's in a bed, on a couch, on a train, in a car. I do not like Sam I am. I do not like anyway. And then they fall asleep for a period of time that can last between 15, maybe 10 minutes, and I would say a cap at a nap is 90 minutes, but some people will tell you 3 hours, at which point I say if you experience REM sleep, you have gone too far.
Okay. When I get tired and fatigued during the day, I just ignore it and keep working.
Oh, that's work. I wouldn't say it works for you, but that is certainly your choice to make.
It's a pretty dumb choice, honestly, but it's where I go with my decision making. As I tell my wife, I've only made one good decision in my life, and every other decision I make kind of sucks or it's bad.
I mean, you're in a pretty good spot now. You got like you said, you've got a wonderful wife, and you got a good family, and the rest is just work.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Could be worse. Shout out to Mark, who's saying my PTO for the 17th just got approved. The 24-hour stream is obviously appointment television. So if you're going to be here next Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern, Jeremy and friends and company and people that we have begged and pleaded to join will be part of a 24-hour live charity stream. All the proceeds from super chats, humper chats, donations you want to make separately, they all go to NAMI, the National Association for Mental. Oh my God, why did I just mess up the final? What's the I? Mental incarceration? No, what is it? What's the I in NAMI?
I'm going to let you struggle on this instead of telling you.
I don't want to do that.
It's funnier.
Mental illness. The National Alliance on Mental Illness. That's where the money's going to go. In my defense, I don't think there is a NAMI in Canada. We have CAMH, we have the Canadian Association for Mental Health.
Okay.
So I don't deal with NAMI. I deal with CAMH when we talk about mental health and the services that are offered. So that is my excuse. However, you have no excuse to be here next Thursday at 5 p.m. until Friday at 5 p.m. We'll have plenty going on, including my TNA post show will be on this channel during this live stream. Jeremy will even be eating on stream, taking a break, because at that point he will not have been caring about TNA like most people.
Yeah, I'm going to be eating, drinking on stream. I meant to talk to you about this off the air, but we'll just do it now.
Okay.
Because why not?
Are we back on the DoorDash thing?
Well, I don't know. No, this isn't, anything like, I mean, I still want ideas. I probably need to figure that out in some way, but I was also going to trouble you to make some type of graphics, because I would like to promote this thing a little bit more than I have on social media. I know I've had the ticker running for like a month now on here, but I was going to have some type of graphic to where I could, put that on socials like every day leading up to it. But yeah, something like that. I don't know if we need to like set up a separate chat thing, like donation thing. Like I still do like super chats. I don't even know if humper chats is like a thing. Still, I guess it is. But yeah, I don't know if we need to like set up something separate for that.
What I can do is set up. Sorry to cut you off.
You're fine.
If you go to donate.nami.org, we can also set up a QR code that can be on the screen for the duration of the really for everything, for anything we make or anytime you're on screen, and people can use that QR code to go to NAMI. And then when they fill out the information, I think that there is a place to leave
to put like ITW or
to give a reason or whatever you want to do. I'm not going super far here. This is just their straight up donation page. I'm looking for something that has information. Because everything here says dedication in honor or in memory of someone. So you could do in honor of and use
in honor of a 24-hour stream.
Well, that's basically what it would be, because it's in honor of the ITW 24-hour stream, and
Right.
then you just have to do an email if you want, but you can leave a message there. So that's one option that you have. If you click the dedicate my donation in honor or in memory of someone, that will give you more options to leave a message if you so choose. Otherwise, if you just donate and you happen to, if you want to take a screen cap and show it to us, or just however you want to do it, listen, we're not here to police what people are doing for donation. We're here to raise awareness, and we're here to do as much as we can. If people choose to donate, amazing. If they want to show off that they donated, that's great too. But if you say you did it, that's enough for us. If you show us you did it, that's even cooler. We appreciate that.
Well, I would like, if people do donate directly. I do like that idea of having that, and then they can just donate directly. That might make things a little bit easier. I don't know. Again, try to figure that out. But if they donate directly to show, and that way I do have like a kind of a running total to announce at the end of the show of how much we ended up raising for everything. You can say you donate this much, but like proof would be good. It doesn't have to be, live in the chat or anything. Just like, DM me during the stream, and so I can see it, and so I can add it to kind of the total with everything. And I'm sure there are better ways of just like, hey, here's a donation account set up, send it all there, and then I can send that directly into the NAMI donation page off of that.
Oh, you know what? I just found out they have a DIY donor drive.
Oh, okay.
So I can send you this link. You literally just put in the campaign title, a page link, and the date. And then if you have a fundraising goal, we can put that in. It says make a donation, yes or no thanks. We can obviously make donations with what super chats come in and do that afterwards. But that's one way we can do it. And I assume that will also give us a link that we can then send to other people that is specific to what we're doing.
Okay. All right, cool.
Let me send this to you. I'm going to send to you in the private chat right now.
Yes, this is all stuff that I was going to talk to you about off air, and also research for myself. But since we're having this conversation on air, we'll just, as we do with most things, do this on air.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've done most of this on the air. So what's
exactly.
We're just exactly where we do our work.
That's very true. That's very true. But yes, I would, if you could make some type of graphics for this, even like a background for the show. That way, I'll use the In the Weeds background the entire time. It is more or less an In the Weeds charity stream. I'm just the person who's gonna be here the whole time, but obviously you're gonna be here for multiple hours, and SP3 is probably gonna be here for multiple hours. So, and then we're gonna have other friends. So it is more or less an In the Weeds. So I can use the In the Weeds graphic. That's not a big deal. If you wanted to do something else, but the main thing is kind of like a landing thumbnail, I guess, of like, hey, here's this. And certainly once I get this set up, the campaign thing, we can put that link on that thumbnail, and so then people can also see that. So we'll workshop what that's going to look like, but I can do graphics. That's all right. And we'll try and do something that's SEO driven title so that people come and join. SEO driven. I don't care about that.
Well, we got to get people to want to click in and be part of it.
Yeah.
Tiltify is another one that some people use for fundraisers. The fact that NAMI does a direct DIY setup
what I see here,
pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I was just naming the campaign title like ITW stream.
Yeah, 24-hour charity stream.
What should the campaign title be?
I mean, you can call it In the Weeds 24-hour 24-hour charity stream. You can just call it In the Weeds.
24 ITW charity stream. I don't want to be too long because the page link is like NAMIDonorDrive.com/campaign/ITW charity stream. Yeah, I don't want to do like In the Weeds charity stream or something. Yeah, I want something a little bit shorter.
All right.
The fundraising goal, I don't know. I'd be happy if we got like $100, honestly.
Don't underestimate the people who will give their their money for a good cause.
No, I also don't want to be like, wow, came up really short on this one.
I mean, you could do 100. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? What do you guys think? I'm willing to listen to the chat on this one. I'm more towards maybe the $500 range.
Yeah, I thought 500. And I was like, all right, hopefully we can get 500. 50
I think
cents.
500 is a reasonable amount. It's 24 freaking hours. If you're doing 24 hours for $100 that's going to charity, woof. Sorry.
I mean, I agree, but also like again, I don't want to like overshoot
I get it.
here.
I get it. And everyone's doing everyone's doing their best financially speaking. So
Yeah.
however much TNA is going for, that's pretty good. Okay, so put $100 in.
Yeah, I don't know. I know, like
And remember, just because we pick a number doesn't mean that's the number we're held
yeah,
to.
exactly. Like it
We
looks
can
better if
blow
we're
the
just,
threshold.
yeah, like I just want to put like kind of a low end number and then we surpass that hopefully.
Stop selling yourself short. Let's go for 500 grand.
I think 500 is okay. I do worry about like falling short of that though. I'll get Jimmy. Be like, Jimmy, look, we're short this much. Just cover the rest.
I mean, I'm not gonna say Sean will help out, but Sean in an official capacity, I think, would help out in this case. But
Yeah.
you know, this is one of those. This is one of those. We should have this conversation off the air, but here we are doing it on the air. But there's also there's evidence of Sean and Fightful matching donations or at least topping up donations. So this isn't me talking out of school, but we're not going to rely on that. However, Ryan saying 500 is reasonable. There's, I think $500 is more than reasonable for this.
I'm gonna put Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Loch Ness Monster, no Tree Fitty.
That's legitimate what I put. Tree Fitty.
Ken's saying we'll meet our goal, and that's the thing. We don't just want to meet our goal; we'd love to exceed it as well. So that is definitely part of it. Yeah, you should show up on the hump this afternoon and be like, Jimmy, this is my plea for next week.
I hope Jimmy. I mean, I could message Jimmy. Not that I'd talk to Jimmy like every day or anything, but I can maybe message him and be like, look, this is what we're doing. Would you like to join us? And would you, if not, would you like to donate?
Price is right, dollar.
Just $1, Bob.
$1.
Yeah.
Somehow that was the right answer.
I love when they do, just $1. Like, yeah, I know all you idiots completely overbid, so I'm just going with $1, buddy. It's the best.
The one Family Guy thing that I love is that the scene where someone does the I bet $1, and then the guy just turns to the woman who bet and is just like, fuck you. Pardon the minivan crowd. Yeah, you're the owner of Fightful, Jeremy. So we gotta convince the staff to participate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, that I have concepts of a plan.
Oh no, not again.
Nah, I've said this. I've said this before, but Spotlight's at 6:30, so Jensen's gonna be on for a chunk of this. You're gonna do the post show at 10. Yeah, 10. So you'll be on for a chunk. There's gonna be IZW 10 at 10 o'clock the next day, Friday. So that'll be at least 2 hours. I don't know. You'll have to be talking. I'll probably already talked about everything on by the time 10 o'clock a.m. rolls around.
You'll be delirious, not the wrestler, and it'll be even better. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about TNA again. We'll go beat by beat and everything.
So so we'll have In the Weeds effectively on the show, and then Rob and Maggie are joining at 3 for Coexisting, and that'll basically be from 3 to about 4:30, and then it's just a half hour after that. So there's already like that stuff lined up. Kate and Alex are gonna join at some point. I've spoken to, again, people in some wrestling companies who are hopefully going to join at some point. As I teased yesterday, I'll tease again. I'm trying to line up someone Tony Khan adjacent for this.
I think I've already figured out who that's supposed to be.
Oh, who? You can put it in the private chat.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat and see if I got this.
Everyone's given an answer and they've been wrong. So
have they?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. No, you're wrong. That's the same answer everyone's been given.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
all
I don't listen to the show, so what do I know?
Yeah, that's the name I figured you would give. No, I've not asked them. I probably should, but you know,
they're gonna be like, hell no.
Maybe, honestly. No, you know, I was gonna ask basically anybody who wanted to join, but like I don't want to like overdo it either.
Yeah.
You know, that's the other thing. So, I think it'll be okay. I'm mainly like I'm not super worried about like the content kind of stuff. A little bit worried, but I can play games and whatnot, and hopefully the chat will be around enough to where we'll continue to, you know, keep kind of got the conversation going. I'm mainly just worried about like my own health.
It's probably a good thing. Maybe the bathroom, things like that.
Well, yeah, I mean that's where I'm gonna, you know, need people to like talk so I can excuse myself and take a leak.
Should you get a bunch of clips just loaded up in the background so that you can put them on the air just in case?
They're just gonna have like
our old interviews.
It could just run some old interview stuff.
You're really stuck. I was gonna say, so after the show, you and I should do a quick little hype video, and just be like, hey, if you want to be on this thing, send Jeremy or myself a DM, and we'll get you sorted out.
Okay.
I think that would be.
It sounds terrible, but okay.
I mean, it's one way to at least put it out there. Listen.
Nah, I know.
Not everything can be as good as the videos we make for people.
I know. Okay, so I got this like donation page set up.
Okay.
I guess support me is how you would donate. Yeah. Okay.
Let me take a look.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to send? Okay.
Yeah. Let me take a look at this thing.
Okay.
Jack Perry, tell us where he's going.
I gotta do some like editing on this thing because the picture. Yeah, like I'm gonna need like a thumbnail for this thing because right now my picture is me after I came in first. That's my picture on Slack. This is a 10-year-old picture, mind you. This picture after I came in first in a 5K. So
amazing. I've got an in the weeds sizer like that.
Okay.
Sure I do.
I don't want to say the campaign is sponsored by me, and then I'm just like, oh boy.
Well, I mean, it is sponsored by you because it is our stream that you're doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
But anyway, this is great. We can start with this, and yeah, if you click support me, it's the donation amounts right there, and then you can.
All right. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna try to direct people to. Obviously, if they leave like a super chat, then that'll count towards it as well. But I'd rather just people because you know if you leave a super chat, YouTube's gonna take a cut of that, and I don't want YouTube to take any cuts.
Can I share the screen with the people for the donation page? Okay. Yeah. I know things will change, but the donation page itself will look the same. This is what it's going to look like. So first of all, we'll leave this site for now. This is the main, and then if you click support me, it'll bring up this thing and it'll say how much you can donate, any amount. You can make it anonymous, or you can add a display name. You can add a message, and you can give. And there you go. That's how it works. And once you press give, I assume it's going to then ask you to actually give your money.
Yeah. There's the picture of me from 10 years ago.
Everybody. Oh, we gotta work on this. This is $20 per month.
Oh.
Let me take a look at this. There might be something we have to.
How's it $20 per month?
Individual gift. It's not corporate gift. Employee.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's see. You can all see what I'm doing here. So.
Oh, it does say per month. What if you click the per month? What if you just like go ahead and click it and then...
Oh, that's weird. Okay, hold on. Why?
What have you done? Did you just donate?
No. It says total gift per month, but it's not giving me payment method. It's just saying methods are secured and encrypted.
I wonder if it like individual gifts. I'm trying to go through.
Once again, things that we could have done.
That's fine.
Okay, says I haven't raised any money yet, so I didn't actually give you money.
Yeah, I'm looking to like try to pay, and it won't. Can I not pay because?
Oh, because it hasn't. That doesn't make sense. I was going to say because it hasn't started yet, but that's not.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, can I not pay because it hasn't started? Hold on, let me go to settings.
Okay, if I go complete my thing, give. It's an individual, but it's not corporate. That's the thing. Sorry, folks. We're still here. I promise. All right, we may have to find a different way to do this.
That's lame.
Well, Tiltify is back on the list of places to do this.
You think like per month seems weird. Like it feels like it's got to be an easier way to do this.
One-time donation for cause. Donate to Nami. Do it your way. Yeah, this is just interesting.
I was trying to see if what if I'm gonna set the campaign date for today because I can change it clearly.
Oh, okay then.
So I'm just gonna change it for today and see. Oh, and I gotta enter a future date, so never mind. I can't make it for today. I can make it for tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow.
Friends, we will get it working.
What a show this is today.
I know this is the work. Here's the give once. You could dedicate. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to look into this better, brother. Oh, by the way, since we're 20 minutes in, if you haven't already for this amazing show, you should leave a thumbs up on the video. Have you done it yet? Here's some fireworks. Those help, right? Fireworks, maybe good times for everyone. And there you go. Jeremy has fireworks too, just for you to leave that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Build our audience, would you? Help us grow. Help us be your best friends in the wrestling space, not the weirdos who want to yell at you all day and scream about what they think is wrong with the world. We'll tell you what's wrong with the world, and we'll do it without the screaming. Unless we're completely heated about something, at which point we're going to scream. And you can donate a super chat. Any amount, get your question or statement read on the air, and it supports the creators on this channel. And then next week, like I said, we got a 24-hour stream where that charity, Nami, will be receiving 100% of the proceeds during that 24-hour period. So you can give us your money now, and then you can give them your money. Did I do it? I did it.
Maybe.
Yeah, this really is an In the Weeds show because we have gone in the weeds of the Nami donation charity page.
Yes.
We've discovered how to do the jobs that we need to do for next week. We'll get there. Shall we talk about something else for now?
Sure.
I don't think that this was going to take too long once we actually spend our brain power working on it for real.
There's not a whole lot of brain power between us.
It's true. Where's Mike Santana going?
AEW, obviously, because the date he gave was a Wednesday.
Good for him. I hope he reposts it with the proper date and just like, I screwed up. Sorry, fam. Yeah, so he posted something on socials and just says 7:15, which most people have figured out is next Wednesday, which is a July 15th. 7 is the month and 15 is the date. And who knows? Maybe he's going to show up at a live episode of Evolve. Maybe Evolve is already taped, at which point nobody knew he was there because nobody has Evolve spoilers because we don't know who actually goes to see Evolve. I feel it's just PC people, but here I am.
What if it's not a date and he's actually giving a time?
Oh, 7:15.
Yeah.
No shows air at 7:15. Also, nobody does a date with a slash.
Well, Mike Santana's a different breed, brother.
I doubt that. Listen, realistically, this is probably his final date with TNA. He's not on any. Like, he didn't do the tapings. That's probably when his contract is officially up, and he's just teasing. Like, that's when I can tease you more with what I'm going to do next.
Yeah, that's my guess as well. Is that's his final contract date, not actually like when he's gonna be somewhere.
And like if they really wanted to, like if he's going to WWE, as many have speculated, and he was free as early as the 15th, he could show up at SmackDown in Albany, New York, right? Not too far from his, home of New York City. So there is that. But he may have also already moved to Florida. Who knows? I don't know what he's going to do actually when that happens. But Santana on the move, as most have expected. Saturday night's main event is, of course, that Saturday as well, the 18th, and it's at Madison Square Garden. That's one way you can put him on the show. It maybe Danhausen's call wasn't to the man who apparently is going to be having some surgery and not appearing at Madison Square Garden for the show. Maybe his backup is Mike Santana.
Wait, who's having surgery?
Didn't Jalen Brunson just announced that he's having surgery?
Oh, I didn't realize Jalen Brunson was like an option too.
I think people were kind of like noting the idea. SP3 kind of floated the idea. Was it maybe a Jalen Brunson? It was someone on the Knicks.
I assume Jalen Brunson. He's the star.
Yeah, so. Yeah. He kind of hinted that like maybe they'll do something with Danhausen. And I think originally SP3 was saying that it was going to turn into like Brunson and Danhausen versus Dom and JD possibly at SummerSlam. And I was kind of like, I don't understand why they would. I understand why they would do that, but in terms of like get Brunson and Danhausen being taken out of New York where they are the superstars and being put into Minneapolis where they are not, is kind of a backass way to do it. And instead, to me, it was always like, if it's going to be Jalen Brunson in Danhausen's corner, it would be like a one-time thing. So who knows?
I think Brunson can still be there for the MSG show. I mean, he's not going to wrestle. I don't think he was ever going to wrestle as much as he probably wanted to. But certainly not now with this hand injury that he's going to have surgery on. But I think Brunson can be there, all wrapped up and everything. I'd actually be a little surprised like if he wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like Cam Scottibo, right? When he showed up on Raw and he pushed someone and he was just coming off of surgery as well, and people got all uptight about it. So it could be something like that. I agree. Wemby should be Danhausen's backup. That's right. In New York.
I mean,
that's the way.
They don't want to get Danhausen booed.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
I think they actually want him to be cheered. Brunson would get the cheers. I don't know who else is like a wrestling fan on the Knicks that could possibly show up. Brunson's the easiest call. Maybe Josh Hart. Josh Hart probably would get into it. Josh Hart might shoot on somebody though.
It seems a little backwards if people were expecting Brunson and then it's like, we got his next best thing. I think maybe they'll just do something different.
Yeah, but all those Knicks guys are so loved, especially after winning a championship, that, I mean, Brunson's the biggest star. Brunson's the guy that, the casuals kind of know, but they're in New York. Like, any of those guys are going to get a super big pop if they're there. I'm trying to think of a player who, like, maybe if Jordan Clarkson's there, they'd be like, Jordan Clark, really? This is who we got? Jordan Clarkson? I think Jordan Clarkson's like liked, but not like that. But if they got like anybody else, they would cheer. They would cheer for him, especially like Josh Hart. Josh Hart's super beloved on that team. But yeah, I think Brunson will be there. I don't think he's like gonna do anything, but I think he'll be there. Man, if he does something, Knicks fans are gonna freak out.
Yeah, so Brunson potentially being in Danhausen's corner is there. Mike Santana to me feels like an NXT debut and an NXT beginning. Don't keep him there for too long. Maybe you do it for a month, but again, he's been there. He knows he's been doing TV wrestling for the last few years. Right through AEW and even before. Oh God, few years. It's been several years because he was in TNA. Like he's been around. So. I guess there is that possibility that it's Mike Santana and they just fast forward him to the main roster. At which point I'm a little concerned for Mike because it's like, well, what are they going to do with him? So they're going to shock him and suddenly he's going to become, one of his old gimmicks before he became Mike Santana.
What, in AEW?
No, I'm saying if Santana comes in and he joins the Danhausen family,
Oh,
and suddenly he gets a shock, and like Zack Ryder is doing, or Matt Cardona's summoning
yeah.
Zack Ryder, and all this confusion with the other two, with Miz and Kit Wilson. It's like, are they going to do that to Mike Santana, and then Mike Santana is going to become one of the EYFBO guys? Like, what are we doing?
Oh. No, I don't think they would do that with Santana. That's why I thought you were talking about AEW. I was like, what previous gimmick did Mike Santana have in WWE that people would know? So, no, I think he'll just be Mike Santana. I don't know. Main roster is so difficult right now because
They keep just doing shit.
it's a lot of the same people. SmackDown, some people are getting opportunities. Like Trick, Mello, Ricky, like they're trying with these guys, and there's some upward trajectory there. Raw, it feels like it's been the same people for like a year now, years I should say, and I don't know where he fits on main roster. NXT feels like a death sentence at this point. Like, yeah, we're gonna send you to NXT to just spin your wheels for however long until maybe we have a spot for you on the main roster.
Yeah, but Santana and Mason Rook.
NXT just feels like,
Yeah, but Santana and Naraku.
I mean, I'm for that.
Yeah, but Santana and Daddy Tony D. Congratulations to Tony D, by the way. Had a baby boy. Named it Vincenzo because he is the most stereotype of a stereotype in real life too. God bless.
Like I'm for, like, I think Santana gives a shot in the arm to NXT for however long, but he feels bigger than NXT, and I just don't know what he's gonna do there outside of, okay, you put the NXT title on him, he holds it for a couple months, and then he just ends up on the main roster.
I had, by the way, this exact feeling as Ryan Lambert.
Yeah.
Team him with Priest. They're both Puerto Rican. They're just going to be like, if they look like they're like, a few inches shorter, they could be brothers. They have long dark hair and they're super spicy Latino men. Like, let's go. It's what they would do. It's what we do.
Yeah, I could see that.
R-Truth gets hurt, and Priest has got to find a replacement. He gets taken, Truth gets taken out by the Viking Raiders. And then Priest is like, I got a guy. And it's Mike Santana, and everyone's just like, who's this guy? So
I think debuting him at MSG is probably their best bet of him getting like a good reaction and everything. But then why are they gonna, or then what are they gonna do after? Sorry, I was reading SP3's comment. In what world is he bigger than NXT? I don't know. The world where NXT feels meaningless.
I think I understand both your points. To me, bigger than NXT means he's worked North American pro wrestling for the last 10 years at least. He has been, and I'm not saying he's a known name and everybody knows who he is, but like, he knows how to do the thing. He knows how to do the things that are expected of him on a televised program. Does he need to maybe learn, quote, the WWE way of doing certain things? Probably is what they'll tell you, just like they did with Royce Keys, who's having a great time in WWE, by the way, exceeded expectations. But with that in mind, Santana could easily just be brought in, started NXT, and then 3 weeks later, he's up on main. I don't see him as like, big fish, small pond, but I see him as a fish who's going to very quickly leave the territory, so to speak, leave the pond.
I just don't know like what anybody's getting out of NXT right now. And maybe that's why I say he's bigger than NXT. Like, I don't think like Ricky and Blake and Joe Hendry were necessarily bigger than NXT. But I look back on those runs and I'm just like, and Jordan, I'm like, was anything like, it was more accomplished there than it is on main roster because, it took Blake 20 years to debut. Jordan doesn't wrestle anymore.
At least with Blake, you are presumably putting visas as the root issue.
Yeah, sure. Ricky is at where he's at, and Joe Hendry is kind of at where he's at. I don't know. I'm just down on NXT. Like nothing
Get it?
feels important there. I was having this conversation with somebody yesterday, and
Probably SP3 on this particular show.
no, I talk
No?
to other people sometimes, like
What's that like?
through text message and stuff.
What does that feel like?
This is not a new conversation, by the way. This is a conversation I've had with everybody, with things. Or I've mentioned this on here. NXT is good for the women's wrestling. I don't disagree with that. The men's roster, that's probably why I'm also like down on it. Is like there just doesn't feel like the men's roster feels so weak that like Santana just feels above all these guys.
And
And
maybe
so
listen, maybe Santana's the guy that, raises the tide with it. I think one thing that you're missing in NXT is that charisma. It is that fired up promo. And I don't know if anyone in NXT currently has that. Maybe I'm missing out. And maybe someone's going to tell me in the chat that they're seeing that with somebody else. But with the women, you can see it, and maybe it's the delivery, the dynamic, whatever. But with the men, there is a certain look or just a factor that's missing with a lot of them.
I mean, Tony D'Anzo's been there for like 8 years, and he's the champion. He's doing like fine work, but I think Santana would be a shot in the arm for the NXT brand for the men's side of things for sure, because they don't have like that guy right now.
Okay, I see SP3 mentioning Saquon Sugars. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
He's coming up. Like they're giving him more in the outside of Dark State, hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, institutionalized Keanu Carver. Keanu is one of those guys. I gave him props for that one promo that Emily Agar did with him months ago. They've stopped doing those for whatever reason, but those were really good. Keanu now is just upset dude who either beats people or gets screwed out of winning. Right? I like Keanu Carver. I want to see more of him doing his thing.
Yeah, I know everyone is in on Saquon Sugars. I think Saquon's great. I got to see a little bit more, not from the promo side. Promo side's good. Like the match he had at Great American Bash existed. Once he gets away from like the dark state stuff, maybe it'll be a little bit better. But we got to see like where else they go with that. No, Santana would be good in NXT in that like he would be the shot in the arm for the men's division. And I'd say he's bigger than NXT because he just feels above a lot of these guys. But I'm probably giving TNA too much credit.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that. And that's coming from me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably giving TNA too much credit of like, well, he was the top guy in TNA, and so that he was the top guy in the number 2 promotion. Why is he going to NXT? So yeah, that's probably also my issue. But like I was saying, I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. Somebody who I think a lot of people like. I'm not gonna out this person, but he's known, and yeah, I think a lot of people like him and respect his opinions on stuff. And we're both just like so checked out on all of this. And I've said it on this show before, and I apologize because sometimes I don't think this show is very good, and like this particular show is very good.
You talk about our show is always good.
Yeah, because like I feel so checked out on this stuff, and my wife was messaging me.
She's agreeing that this is the best show on all of network.
No, no. I mean, maybe yes. She's probably not. I won't be stunned when I told her who it was, but probably also have thoughts on it.
Ryan Alvarez and Jeremy.
I've never in my life talked to Alvarez.
I
I
was
would like to.
I was sitting a row ahead of or a row behind him at Dynasty.
Yeah.
And every time I was like, I should say hi. And then I was like, no, I'm going to keep watching the show. And it's not a shot at Brian because I like Brian's work. I think he's pretty entertaining, but I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I saw other people that like I've been friends with longer, like Shaq. I was able to see our friend Shaq Majori, who's great, and like for him to come up and come and say hey and chat it for a bit, it was nice. And yeah, you just kind of run into some people, but yeah, I was right in front of Alvarez, and I was like, oh, Kenny Omega.
I'd love to do a show with Brian. I think Brian's fantastic.
Yes.
Honestly, I do. You guys can keep guessing. One, I'm not going to tell you. And two, I'm not going to tell you. So
I like a lot of these names because it's like the people who are very clearly not burnt out in wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know what these people's thoughts are on wrestling. Honestly, I didn't know what this person's thoughts were until we were having a conversation yesterday, because what they post online and what they look like on stream is probably different than the conversations we're having. So I could be wrong, but as people know, like I don't watch other streams, even if it's my friends, and I apologize to my friends because of that. But like I don't have one necessarily time to watch other streams. Two, I don't want to be like fully influenced by what they do. If I want to have a conversation with them and get their thoughts, I'll read their tweets or have outside conversations with them. So yeah, I just whatever their thoughts are on like stream and on tweets could be one thing. I'm just telling you what this person's conversation was with me.
Was it your mother? That is a good question.
No, it was not my mom. She says hi, by the way.
Oh,
I
hi,
gotta
Mom.
visit her soon.
I'm going to go see my mom next month. So
Okay.
fair warning, I will be off the air from August 11th through the 15th. That's a Tuesday through the Saturday. I'm also going to C-Force Fighting Back. It's a family work trip.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing my wife and my kid to the not to the show, but to the to the work that I'm going to be doing that day.
Yes, I will have my mom on a charity stream.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what time, but
3 a.m. Call her.
Yeah, call her at 3 and wake her up.
Is everything okay? Yeah, Mom. For the charity stream.
Yeah. But like part of it's burnout. Part of it is just like nothing's like fully hitting with me. Even we were having this conversation and we were both like, everyone's so excited on the timeline for these like Dynamite matches, and don't get me wrong, like they're good matches, and I'm just like, yeah, not tonight. Tonight's a little bit different of a card, but like some weeks it's like, here's 8 matches on Dynamite, and it's like, man, these are gonna be so great, and I'm like, 6 of them the winner, and they're all gonna go too long, and the other 2 are gonna look the exact same. And we were just like, we both agreed with that. And like, look, I'm not trying to, I know I sound very curmudgeon when it comes to this stuff, and that's why I appreciate people who still watch this show, but who like really get up for this stuff. And I definitely don't want to like rain on anybody's parade. I'm also just trying to be honest of just like, man, I don't know. My views are probably just different at this point because I'm just kind of down on everything, and I think that kind of sucks, honestly. I think it sucks for this show. I think it sucks for me. Like, I'm just kind of down on everything.
My feeling is all of wrestling is terrible, so why would you even bother caring in the first place?
I mean, fair.
Also, just a baseline of it's fine. It's good enough for you. For me, I mean.
Why is Delayed Grats? No one said it's not the best wrestling show on TV.
Delayed Grats is doing a bit.
It is the best wrestling show on TV. That doesn't mean that like I don't find it.
This is also from Delayed Grats, so
okay.
I'm giving them the this is a bit moment.
All right, fair. I don't know when people are doing bits anymore.
And this is coming from you.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Cyclops is better than Wolverine. Spent his hard-earned money to ask Jeremy, why do you hate AEW? Can't believe you hate AEW this much. Can't believe it. The tides have turned.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I'm going to be at way too many AEW shows this year compared to Jeremy's none.
I mean, I just hate wrestling at this point, honestly. I'm gonna like. I probably shouldn't have this conversation on air, but we're having all these conversations on air at this point. Like, I probably need to like take a week off after this 24-hour stream. Like, wow. Legitimately.
That'll be just in time for SP3. Oh, I'm gonna need you for one of those days. Oh no, wait, no, I don't. No, it's fine. We're good. Wait, do I? Let me check my calendar.
Okay, I don't know.
16. Okay, I'm gonna need you for the 24th, which is the following Friday. Just that day, because we have to do our Joel's going to an AEW show and he's got to ask questions. I need you for collaboration. Oh Jesus, are you not around on the 24th of August?
Well, I don't know. Again, I gotta of July, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, 24th of July.
I gotta visit my mom soon.
Oh no, you don't.
And I was gonna go
after the 24-hour stream.
What?
Hop in the car after the 24-hour stream, drive for the, I think, 8 hours you said to get there, and you'll be fine.
I was going to go, again, at the end of July, which is either the 23rd through, like, the 26th, but that's Redemption Weekend, or the 30th through the 2nd, but that's SummerSlam week. Like, there's just no great weekends to do this. Like, I'm going to have to work when I visit my mom, which I think sucks because then I'd spend less time with her.
Oh, we have an intern now, so you can take the time.
We have what?
We have an intern now, so we can take time.
Do we?
Yeah. Check the group Slack.
Yeah, but they haven't posted anything.
Yeah, well, maybe by then they'll be doing it.
So
maybe they'll be doing it.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just burnt, and again, nothing feels big or cool to me.
Wow. Can't get you in on half price AEW all-in tickets, can I? They're currently 50% off.
I don't want to go to like any wrestling unless I can watch Sean get beat up.
You want to go to the jolly old UK?
I definitely don't want to go to the UK.
Let's take a look. How much are flights right now? We're going to London. All of the London. And when is that show? The 29th?
I don't know. Sure.
All right, let's go 29th to the 30th. I'm just going for the weekend. Just a quick little weekend jaunt over to the UK. 694 return. I'm scared about what this is going to look like. Oh, okay. I've got a 1 hour stop in Dublin. Are we going to fix this, or is it going to stay that way? Yeah, okay. I'm waiting until it comes in, but right now, less than $700 return. If you guys want to, pay me for this, I will go take that 5 hour stop. Here we go. Okay, so Dublin. So I got to go Toronto to Dublin, Dublin to London Gatwick. That's it. That's an hour and a half flight. That's fine. Do that one, and then coming back. What do I have to do? All right. Are you ready for this one?
Sure.
Coming back, I'd have to go London Gatwick to Dublin Airport again. Have a 22-hour and 25-minute layover in Dublin Airport. Fly Dublin to Halifax. Have an hour 40 layover in Halifax, and then go Halifax to Toronto. I would get home on the Monday at 3:00, just in time to go pick up my kid. 48-hour stream to fund Joel going overseas for wrestling. Oh, brother, please don't. Oh. Amazing. So if you want to fund my $800 trip to All In, there it is.
I have.
By the way, sorry, Mikey B. Yes, there are direct flights, but they cost nominally more money. Let's take a look at that. You go ahead while I'm looking.
Oh, for people asking about Kimmy joining the 24-hour stream, she's
coward.
She's a coward.
She's all like, I have to work in New York that week because how are there 10 messages between you people? I guess this is kind of like when you're not chiming into me and Kimmy.
Yeah, because Kimmy just types one word at a time. So,
she does do that.
Yeah.
She does do that.
She sends a message and it's just one word, and then she just sends multiple messages. That's all just one word.
Okay. So update, nonstop flights there's what is okay, yeah, nonstop is $978. And I fly Virgin. Perfect for wrestling fans. I fly back on Virgin, and I'm in economy, so I actually do things. Okay, there you go. $978. So if you guys send me, this is Canadian, by the way, $978. Oh, $953. It went down. If you send me $953 Canadian,
why are you trying to get money to fund your flights when we're trying to get money for charity?
I like my idea better.
Oh. Wow, Joel hates charity confirmed.
I mean, anyway, what were we talking about? Use the NAMI money.
Some money launder the NAMI money into paying for Joel's flights.
That seems awful. Don't do that. What's that, $9.95 American? Yeah, try it. Canada still has a loonie. Yes, that is the $1 coin featured right now in my fingers. This is the $1 coin. Come on, come on. Do the thing. All right, fine.
Why are you?
It's trying to get us to do the thing. Oh, this one actually has the king on it. I didn't realize till now. This one actually has King what's his fuck.
Obafemi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, King Jamestown. There you go. The white guy.
Oh, okay, sure. It's always a white guy.
Oh, as it is. Anyway, yeah. So Mike Santana is going to be in NXT, and everyone's going to be excited. It is King Corbin on the back. Yes, King Corbin. He ditched MLW so that he could get all the money to be on the back of the loonie.
I'm okay with Mike Santana NXT, even though he's bigger than the brand.
Bigger than the whole ass brand. Someone earlier was asking, does this mean that the TNA and WWE partnership is dead? Well, the NXT partnership with WWE never really ended. It was just put on the back burner because they've got Wendy Chu and they've got Thea Hale in this Knockouts TV tournament, and both women are out. I forget what it was.
One of them. Thea's not out. Did
Thea win? Oh yeah, Thea beat her.
Spoiler
alerts.
Yeah,
Thea beat Carly Hudson, which God forbid the contracted talent get any sort of anyway. Thea. Okay.
That match is next week, right? Oh, that means that we're gonna watch a Thea Hale victory live on stream next week, everybody. That'll be the moment of the stream.
Have fun with that. Here's the thing. We know we love Thea Hale on this channel. I feel like I've mentioned this before. I'm gonna reiterate. If you thought that we told the story, the DDP story, he didn't get over until one day Bischoff was like, strip off all the shit, and then suddenly he was over because he was doing all the like hat on a hat stuff. Right, yeah. Thea Hale is currently doing that because when she goes down to the ring, she's got a shotgun of beer. She's got to give you a bunch of
beer. I don't think she's drinking a beer.
Well, she's of age, so she can do it. She's got to do like 20 different gang signs and then do this and then do this and then do. I don't know what's going on with Thea Hale's character because
repping her set.
I don't know what she's trying to do anymore.
Gang signs during her entrance, you bish.
Yeah, but at least when Nick Gage does it, he gets the microphone and makes the whole part of his entrance. At least then he's giving shout outs to all his homies in Cell Block 3 and so on and so forth. Thea Hale doesn't have any homies in Cell Block anything because she's just...
You don't know that. She's about that life. You don't know?
It's very strange.
You don't know if she's about that life or not.
Thea Hale and GCW to take on Nick Gage. That's a death match we all need. It's very you people see this, right? Like I know we love Thea. We do. We want the best for her. I think part of the wanting the best for her is for her to strip down the gang signs.
She's not gonna get the opportunity anyway. Like they're past the point with Thea Hale. Once you start getting to TNA, you're done. I'm sorry. Like that's beginning of the end for you. We think
you get yourself over accidentally.
Yeah, we think so much of you. We're gonna send you to TNA. That's the end. That's the beginning of the end.
Well, what's Wendy Chu's excuse? She's been around.
I mean, same thing.
Fair.
Same thing with Wendy Chu. Sadly, it is what it is. Izzy Dame. with them, unfortunately.
She had to go all the way to the top of the top rope just to do that superplex last night. And then she had to get herself into position to take a splash from the other two women in that four-way match. Some very weird ideas in NXT last night. On a tape show, by the way. Did not realize it was taped until I loaded it up at 9 o'clock.
What do you mean you didn't realize it was taped?
Did not remember that it was a tape show because I loaded it up at 9 o'clock and saw the full timeline on my Netflix showing, the amount of time on the show. And I said, oh, all right, I can speed through this. And I did. And I did. Wendy Chu has, in fact, been around.
Yeah, I mean, bless Wendy Chu. Hopefully she continues to get chances, but like she's working Evolve and working TNA. They've kind of told you what they think of her.
She was great when she was spooky.
Yeah.
Also coming to TNA, according to Fightful Select, we did report that there's a belief that along with Romu Takahashi, that Richard Holliday has WWE's interest.
Yeah, WWE, not TNA.
No, not TNA. We're talking about WWE. Right?
Yeah, but you said TNA.
Speaking of TNA, and people who go from WWE to TNA and then back to WWE, Richard Holliday
was never in TNA.
No, he was supposed to be because he was. If you let me finish, the connection here to everything is that at one point he was pitched to be Mr. Elegance, which is the only name other than Jeremy Lambert that we would have accepted for the title of Mr. Elegance.
And Richard Holliday would have at least saved that gimmick.
He would have hit so many people in the dick.
Yeah, he would have saved it, but once you beat the Knockouts champion, there's no real saving that either.
But the whole thing is, at least he would have said no to that particular.
I would hope so.
It's pretty good.
I would hope he would say no.
And Richard Holliday does have a story. He's got a great background. He's been in the business for a long time, and he's someone that deserves the opportunity that's potentially coming to him. So I would like to see him, and I'm very excited for Book. Who's that? He's the hottest free agent. Do you know who that is? Who's that? That's tune in next week. And that's the show.
Richard Holliday is only 33 too.
That's it. That mustache makes him look like he's 43.
Yeah, I thought he was older because I feel like he's been around forever. But him and MJF, started so young that even though they've been kind of prominent for 8 years now, almost a decade now, they're still only in their 30s, early 30s too. So I hope Richard Holliday gets his shot. He's bigger than NXT. He should just go right to the main roster. But I hope he gets his shot out here.
Now hold on. Bigger than NXT. Let the man hit everyone in the dick on his way up. Okay.
No, Richard Holliday is not bigger than NXT. Richard Holliday would be good in NXT. I could see him more fitting in NXT. You know
how this is?
I don't know shit, crybaby.
There. In Japanese wrestling, and I know SP3's ears is perked up. You go out, and when you're leaving, sometimes they do the whole everyone in the roster gets in the ring and they do slap spots. Right. And everyone, I need everyone to low blow Richard Holliday on his last indie date. I need everyone just to go and give Richard Holliday his signature maneuver. Oh, I think that would be the best goodbye to a wrestler. His balls would be bluer than the day he starts NXT.
Somebody's going to give him the Maxine Dupree shot and really fuck him up.
Was it really that bad? Crazy?
I don't know. People... I've seen the slow-mo of it. It doesn't look great, but... Maybe he had some type of cup on or something.
His testicles just kind of go in between.
I don't know. Maybe it was more protected than we think it was, and Maxine's just a hell of a worker.
So to me, the way that it looked, and I didn't think it actually looked that crazy. I thought she did it perfectly because you go through the leg and then up, but she went up and almost punched him in the gut. Because Dawkins is wearing basketball shorts, right? He's wearing pretty loose-fitting shorts. So to me, she was going up and then kind of up and into the stomach and not, in the dick. Because most of these people should know how to do enough without causing harm to private spots. But, yeah, that's the way it looked to me.
I guess we'd have to ask Dawkins how it felt.
Well, it's time to break out the internet. Jeremy, let's ask.
All right. What am I? Hello, Angelo Dawkins.
How's
your dick?
How is your dick and balls today? Friendly conversation we were having. And we were wondering,
Oh, Angelo Dawkins. What's his Twitter?
is he at
Okay, yeah,
Dawkins?
it's just at Angelo Dawkins. How are your testicles feeling today?
I wonder if it's better or worse than any of the times one of their kids, kick him in the dick accidentally.
Yeah, like
That stuff happens, man. Daily.
oh, it does. It
Sucks.
does.
It sucks so bad. Having a 4-year-old who just doesn't know how to control limbs.
No.
Especially when they're right up there, like their head is right there. Oh, it's bad. It's bad, man.
Yeah, the kids will like jump on the bed and
They don't know where they're going.
yeah, their arms are just like flying and flailing and everything.
You got bony arms, damn kids.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta raise fat kids.
Or when the kids like sleep in the bed, they're tossing and turning, kicking and shit. Like they don't have any sense of what's going on around them. They'll kick you wherever. So yeah, it's not good.
That's fair.
All right, I'm tweeting Angelo Dawkins. How are his testicles feeling today? This might be my dumbest tweet ever.
You know.
All right, we sent it.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Hopefully we get an answer or not. I don't know.
This. I mean,
this is true journalism, everybody.
These are the hard questions that we need to ask, or soft in this case. He's gonna block you.
Probably. I mean, fairs. Honestly, fairs.
I do hope that there's I hope that he sends a video, not of his testicles, of his like him icing his dick and being like, "It hurts, man. It hurts real bad."
I feel like Dawkins has a sense of humor about this stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's one reason why like I feel comfortable asking him about his testicles, is I feel like he has a sense of humor about this stuff. Where if it's other people, I don't know if I'd feel as comfortable because I don't know how they would take it. But Dawkins seems like a fun guy.
Yeah. Getting an answer or a block in between.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get it.
That's fair.
The good news is, Sean's friendly. He's a Bengals fan, isn't Dawkins?
Yeah. Dawkins is a huge Bengals fan.
We're good. Don't you worry. Anything that's Fightful adjacent is suddenly Bengals adjacent, even though we're not all Bengals fans, just Sean. So
yeah, I mean, Sean gets credit for everything else, so we're just a Bengals website because of that.
Did you reply? Hold on. You've already got 2 replies, but I can't.
Nah, one's Volib.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
So we got a reply. Pardon?
I'm trying to do real journalism here, folks. Jeez.
Yes, we're trying to get answers to questions.
Yeah, you guys want actual, journalistic work out here. I mean, not you guys in the chat. You guys want dumb shit.
Fair.
But, these people who complain online, nobody does real journalism. Like, I'm trying to do real stuff here. Sorry.
I get it.
Sorry.
Jules sent a super chat, and so can you, saying Jeremy hates Kenny Omega, which is a giant red flag, so this should surprise nobody. I think this is pertaining to your burnout and your hatred of AEW.
Well, I mean, it's that, but I also called Kenny Omega Klay Thompson months ago. So
you continue to do so. So I guess
I made him who he is today. Me and Don Callis get all the credit for Kenny Omega.
Did Klay Thompson ever put his opportunity to vie for an NBA championship on the line if he didn't win the championship the year that he was in play for it?
Yeah, when he decided to go to Dallas. And they traded Luka. That's when he was like, guess I'm never winning a championship again.
That's just called giving up. There's a difference. So, shall we get into the conversation?
I was going to make this the poll question today, too. So,
good timing.
Hold on.
This Dawkins question is going to turn into a doctor's visit.
Poll question: is AEW overusing never challenging? I should probably spell correctly. Never challenging for world title again. Step. Here are your options. Too much. Too little.
Every match should be a last
just right
challenge match.
It's it's not Dorothy. Who is it? The Three Little Bears.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. Yeah.
Dorothy from
I think a Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Yeah. Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. Too small, too big, just right. Too much, too little, just right. Well, it's better than a yes or no question.
So I think there is room for all sides of this conversation. I think Colin's kind of put it right. It's right now might be a feeling that is being overused because they did it with Hangman at Revolution.
Yeah.
And now we're up against Omega tonight. And it's only been, what is that? Much less than 6 months, about 5 months from.
Yeah, it was February.
Yeah. And then the first time they did it, obviously, famously, was
March.
Cody. So March? Yeah, it would have been March.
Yeah, Revolution's March.
Yeah. So Cody being the famous first time in AEW, and he had the match with Chris Jericho at Full Gear in 2019. And I think what some people maybe forget, if that's important to the overall aspect of the never challenging for the world title stip, is that MJF has been a factor in all three. And that includes the Cody stip where he threw in the towel for Cody, thus rendering Cody unable to wrestle for the title. And then he ended up kicking Cody in the balls because that's just what you do. You kick someone in the balls, you win the wrestling feud. And we were off to the races. So Max was always a part of getting people to, causing people to lose their title stipulation. So I think for certain reasons, like, it makes sense, but it really does come down to, we're back to this after 5 months. However, going back to where it could fit or make sense is this could be the conduit through which Hangman Page returns as early as tonight and either gets revenge on Max or causes something that finishes the match or adds to the finish of the match, whether there's a concise victory or something. So there's multiple ways to look at it, but I'm curious about your thoughts. Too much, too little, just right, Goldilocks.
I think it's too little.
Okay.
I think every single title match you should have to put your world title future on the line. And I'm partially kidding, but I'm also not. Like, don't just hand out these title matches. Wow. Why is Pac just getting a random title match when he doesn't beat anybody? I know he's got the history with Darby and stuff. Like, no, you better be certain that you're going to win this championship, because if you don't win, you can never challenge for this title again. You have to be 100% that you are going to win this championship, or don't bother showing up. Make it a non-title match and say, all right, I beat the champion, but if I lose, maybe I can still get a title shot later down the line. I think it should be every single title match you should have to put your world title future on the line here. That's where I'm at.
You can argue that the what do they call them? The eliminator matches were just that. Now, they weren't forever. It was for as long as that person they challenged was champion, right? That was always the agreement, that if you lost a championship contender match, which is what I call them because they was basically the same as the WWE one, it's you had the match, you lost against the champion, therefore you do not get the opportunity to vie for that title as long as the champion is the same person. And if you got a long-term champion, well, then you've got a long time until that person could go for it. So you could argue that those matches were just that, because permanently kind of takes you off the table for everywhere else. I like the eliminator matches if they put that emphasis on that the person cannot challenge again as long as the champion they're challenging is no longer or as long as the person they're challenging is champion, they cannot challenge again, because it allows that person who loses to then try to rise up the ranks so that they're ready for the next time that they look a little better for the next champion.
Eliminator matches are stupid. They're dumb. I don't like eliminator matches.
If the story is told right, I think they have a place.
No, eliminator matches are dumb. I don't want any type of eliminator matches. Just, you get the title shot, and if you don't win, you can never challenge for the title again. I don't care who the champion is. Even if the title changes hands, you can never challenge for the title again. That's it. That's done. Every single world title match should be like this.
Just the world title? There are a lot of titles in AEW.
That would be hilarious, actually, if they did this stipulation for all the titles. Imagine the ops being like, hey, we want a shot at these trios titles. And if we don't win, we will never challenge for the trios titles again. And be like, okay, so you guys are gonna break up in like a month anyway. No one cares about this version of the ops. Samoa Joe's gonna come back and be like, I still get to challenge. I didn't agree to this dumb stipulation. Why did it backfire?
I don't think so. We leave it to the people.
I thought the answer would be just right. My true answer is just right, because if you really break it down, they use this stipulation once every 2 years. That's not much at all. Like,
have they done the stipulation other than these three that we're taking from Cody, Hangman, and Kenny tonight? Have they done it again where it's actually led to a champion winning? Or
for the world title?
The world title, because I don't think it has.
No, I don't think so. I feel like we would have remembered that, and it would have been brought up too.
Right. That's okay. So we're on that. Okay.
What was the fourth? I know the Bucks did it. The Bucks did it, right? For like the tag team gimmick, wasn't that a thing? Where Swerve and or with they break up, Copeland and Christian, that was a thing as well. Yeah. The Bucks did it with like Swerve, but that was only for a year. That Osprey and did the Bucks do it like when they were baby faces and they like against FTR or something?
That was the All In match, the All In Texas match.
Yeah, the All In Texas match. Yeah, that's when Swerve and Osprey couldn't challenge for the world title for a year.
Yeah, and then everyone got confused because of the EVP status, and they were like, "No, we don't want that." And everyone was like, "But
idiots got confused."
Oh, there's a lot of idiots on the internet, Jeremy.
Fair.
We know this.
Oh, Bucks and FTR did it apparently in 2020. I don't fully recall that, but I'll take your word for it. Okay. Well, they won the titles.
This really is an elite step, as people have said.
Yeah.
It's only the elite that get to do this one. John Moxley's like, "I'm not that dumb. You motherfuckers need me every time you get yourself into these problems."
Yeah, but for the world title, it hasn't happened where the champion has lost the title to the challenger. So yeah, MJF wasn't involved in that one. That's why it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's why it's also not pertinent to this conversation. But it's worth mentioning that it's happened outside of the world title, but it's happened again. So it adds to the it's part of the elite story, but it's not part of the world title story because it happened to the Bucks and the tag titles.
Yeah. No, I think it's just right because it really doesn't happen that often. It feels like it does and that's why it's a poll question. And honestly, I don't want to say this was like a baity headline and topic and everything. Okay, fine. Listen, it was a conversation headline, right? Yes. That's what we were going for. So I didn't expect people to be like, it's too much. I thought some people might say that, but it's a topic because they did just do it with Hangman a few months ago. It's not like there was a 6-year gap like there was for Cody and Hangman or the Bucks and Hangman. And that's why it was a conversation. And that's why I can see why people are like, they're doing it too often because they did just do it with Hangman. But again, like when you really break it down, they use it for the world title once every 2 years. That's not often at all.
And again, it goes back to the story of Kenny Omega and, well, not Kenny specifically, but of MJF in title contention, being a champion. And he's picking off members of the elite by playing to that one stipulation. So from a story, like it works. I think, again, as you've mentioned, the fact that it is 5 months after we just did it, it's a big deal because when it happened with Cody, it was a big deal because it became a huge talking point. If Cody can't challenge for that title, then what do we really? What's the point of Cody on AEW television? Blah blah blah. There were a lot of people who were annoyed by that, including Tony Khan, as he mentioned in an interview yesterday. So he didn't want to do it, but he went with Cody because he trusted Cody, and probably shouldn't have. But either way.
That was his biggest mistake, trusting Cody.
It's very funny that whenever he's asked, "What's your biggest mistake?" or "What's your biggest what does he say? Regret of the first 5 years? It's never letting Cody do something. It's always something completely different. Come on,
listening to Cody was my biggest regret.
Yes, listening to Cody should always be your regret. But I understand I understand the feeling. He wanted to trust his talent. He wanted to trust Cody, and he wanted to trust that it was for a greater good. But either way, it's been in the news. Obviously, we have the Kenny match tonight.
But see, Cody, he's an idiot.
That is true. He is an idiot. Can't win a title match. Can't get into a title match. Has to win back the title because he's going to pin CM Punk because he doesn't want to get pinned by CM Punk at SummerSlam. I get it. Regardless, this is a bigger deal for tonight because there's been a lot of Hangman talk on the air on the shows, and it certainly feels like this is the potential return of Hangman Page, and it feels like this is the perfect place to bring him back and start building to whatever his all-in match will be. Because if it's not tonight, then it could be redemption. But this is supposed to be a pretty important show tonight, is what they're telling you.
I mean, it is. It is a very important show tonight.
I know people have important shows.
Jeremy. I know people have mentioned it, but there's no World Cup tonight. They did a good number against the World Cup last week. I thought they wouldn't get like shelled or anything, but I thought it'd be certainly under 600,000, maybe even probably closer to like 500,000. They did over 600,000. Like, it was just down from the prior week where they didn't have that kind of competition. So I expect a kind of a big number tonight with everything. It's a really good show tonight, and you're putting a match on that people thought was going to be the main event for the next pay-per-view. You're getting it for free. It might still be the main event for the next pay-per-view, but you're getting it on free television. So I think Kenny wins. Hangman coming back, costing MJF. Okay, sure. I don't need to see like another Hangman MJF stuff. Is the thing about that. Like, they had a great feud beginning last year and going into this year, but I don't need to like see that immediately run back with Hangman, especially because it doesn't feel like MJF should be losing that, but it also doesn't feel like Hangman should be losing that. Just like he comes back and then MJF just beats him again.
Hell yeah. Big loser, Hangman Adam Page.
Because if Hangman
in your garden.
Because this is the problem with now Hangman not being able to challenge for the title, is if Hangman beats MJF, it's where's he going from there? It's not like he can get a world title shot. So he beats MJF, and then he just feuds with, I don't know, goes after the TNT title or something. Like, I don't need to see like a Hangman MJF thing right now. So Hangman, apparently pitched this to Tony. Obviously, Cody pitched it to Tony. Cody was wrong. It remains to be seen on Hangman. You can't judge the Hangman stipulation yet because he's literally been off television since he lost that match. So it's tough to really know of like, this backfired. This was a dumb idea.
I also think that it's not going to stand like the Cody stipulation did. I am still of the belief that they're going to find a way to walk it back. So this is there's a part of me that I don't know if I've heard this elsewhere, or maybe I don't know. Regardless, Kenny wins. They do a rematch in Montreal between Kenny and MJF, and this time turnabout, MJF has to challenge Kenny, and if MJF loses, he can't challenge for the world title. Now we're talking about doing it too much. However, the idea being MJF loses, he can't challenge for the world title anymore. And then you go to Hangman and MJF again, and then this time it really is like a loser can no longer challenge for the title, or you don't do the two losers going back to try to get it back. Hangman challenges MJF for something, and if Hangman wins, he gets the ability to challenge for the world title again, no matter who it is, because MJF should be the keeper of that key, so to speak. I don't think necessarily you need to do MJF can't challenge for a world title. You would need something else that Hangman that MJF would put up. So take off what I said about MJF and the world title. But if it's Hangman challenging MJF, the stipulation, or at least the belief should be, if I beat you, MJF, that stipulation you put on me, it's gone. It's null and void forever. That's one way to get out of it.
That would feel way too soon, though.
I get it. I'm not saying it has to be immediately. You could do it as early as All In. But it doesn't necessarily need to be at All In.
Yeah, that feels, you're gonna walk back the stipulation like 8 months later.
I mean, we're also in a world where Darby Allin held the title for 3 weeks and Sami Zayn held the title for 9 days. It's like some of these things are just happening because we're almost vibe booking sometimes.
I don't love that. Like, if you're gonna do the stipulation, do the stipulation. Like, I understand at some point they might walk it back. They might do something to bring it back to where Hangman can challenge for the world title again. Like, it's got to be at least a year. You got to have this stipulation going for at least a year for it to like actually mean something. Because say what you will about Cody, he kept it the entire time. Even when people were like, oh, turn heel, walk it back, it'll be okay, we'll understand. And that was, years down the line, too. People wanted the heel turn, 2022, when he was, like, threatening?
He should have come in as a heel.
Heel turn? No, he left in 2022, so...
it's 22 when he was at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He left in 2022.
People
want him to walk it back in 21 going into 22.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So and then he was like, no, I'm leaving, LOL.
So it was 2 years that he held that stipulation. And yeah, people after about 2 years were like, oh, he can go heel because they wanted him to be heel, which he probably should have been. And he could have walked it back then. But at least it was 2 years. And look, Cody was the most over guy in the company at that time, at 2019, when he probably should have won the world title and he should have been world champion at some point during that. I don't think you can go back on the stipulation in any less than a year. Like you gotta do it within a year, or you gotta do it after at least a year. And I'd probably even do it longer than that, but at least a year.
He could raise other title stakes as well. That's the other thing. Like he could go up against Takeshita for the international title, or anyone for the international title. Like you could find ways to make other titles important using Hangman Page's story.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible. When Cody lost, they had created the TNT title, and that was the way that they brought the TNT title to prominence. So it's not impossible, but to not have to challenge for the world title when you've been a world champion, that's the one thing, that's the new ground that you're going to have to break, because Cody was never the world champion in AEW. So he never.
I think it makes it easier though.
The Hangman part or the Cody part?
The Hangman, the fact that he's been a multi-time world champion.
That's fair. That is fair. I understand that at that point.
Because like he's done it. Like Cody, it was always a thing because it's like he never did it, and with this stipulation, he can never do it. So the guy who helped create the company is just never going to be able to win the world title, even though he was like the top babyface for the first year of the company. Like he's never going to be able to win the world title. At least with Hangman, like, all right, he got 2 runs, which is good. And should he get more, remains to be seen how over he can get and, maintain that, what kind of stories they do with him and everything. But at least he's gotten a couple of runs with it. Because I think that was always the issue with Cody is like, oh, he's just going to win the TNT title. Like, he can never go for the world title, and he's never had the world title. It looks a little weird.
It's going to be very fun when somebody says to Hangman, I'm glad you can't challenge for the world championship because you sucked as a world champion. And that's what's going to start a feud. Such an easy way to do it because he did suck sometimes as a world champion.
I know it's his fault.
I know. I'm saying he was kind of kneecapped, but it's okay. I'm interested in tonight, obviously, as most people should be. It's going to be a very good episode of Dynamite. We'll preview it in a little bit, but I think that the general consensus is like it is just right. It's just offsetting the fact that it's been 5 months since the last time we did this, and that feels a little too soon for a big for a big stipulation like this. There are ways that you can make it useful if Kenny does lose, and suddenly it's like, well, looks like nobody else is going to go for the world title if they're part of the elite, and then we all just kind of laugh and move on with our lives.
Or meet that Jackson single run.
Oh, it's time. Nick. It's gonna be Nick selling his back.
Yeah, Nick, Matt. I don't care. They're both good.
Okay, fine. They both look the same to me.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Both. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah. We'll preview Dynamite properly a little bit. Yeah, it'll be Jack Perry. member of the elite.
Okay. Yeah, he's in the elite. Yeah.
We'll be jacking off world title style.
Let's go.
That's good. It'll be fun. NXT last night. You want to talk a few seconds about that?
Everybody's bigger than NXT.
What, even Natty?
Nah, Natty and Kendall Gray was good. I like the women's 4-way as well.
Yep.
I thought
Again,
that was
I
good.
thought not the finish. I thought that 4-way spot that I mentioned was not so good, but otherwise there was some really good stuff.
That's NXT.
So glad we did this talk. There was something that, oh my God, it's the end of the show when Natty gets confronted by Jada Parker. And everyone that I've seen has pointed this out. The Natty team comes out, Carmen Petrovic and our pal Nikita Lyons. You can bring up the GIF if you want.
Oh, okay. I know you don't like it.
That's fine. I mean, I hate it, but also she comes. Did you see the way she's walking to the ring? She's like doing like the dance, almost like the Cody walk, but it was kind of dancing, just to get punked out by Jada. I thought that was hilarious and so stupid. Oh, but otherwise, I mean, yeah, Kendall Gray and Natty had a good match. I'd like to see Natty do a lot with NXT's women because they are very good, and Jada Parker is someone who could use a little extra incentive to win a match. Though Natty continuing to lose means Jada's probably going to lose too.
I think Jada eventually beats Natty, right? Like,
one would assume, unless Natty is really that kind of woman who's just like, nah, I'm going to win on the way out.
I hope so. I mean, that's beast if Natty does that.
Very funny.
Nah, I think Jada eventually beats Natty.
Yeah. What else happened on the show?
Everybody interrupts everybody on the show.
I mean, that's normal. It's high school. They all just can't help but do this. Nico Vance beat Shiloh Hill. That was a thing that happened.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I guess because they're doing like the new culling, but I thought Shiloh Hill, they had something for him, and then they're just like having him lose to a dude who they've done nothing with for like 2 years.
Do you think they're going to bring Shawn Spears back to the 10 gimmick because they're turning him babyface?
Probably. Honestly, like the fans were chanting it last night.
They were.
And it feels like something they would do.
Yeah.
So they don't have any other ideas.
They really don't. And I would like to see it just because I need a good laugh. You excited for Eric Young to join the culling?
He's going to rename it the Cleanse, and that's what he was talking about the whole time.
He should. You should, because maybe the Cleanse really were the friends he made along the way.
Yeah, this is not the culling. This is the Cleanse. And people are like, perfect. It's the Leo meme, TNA reference. I got that one.
Yes, that would work for me. What else happened on the show? Layla Diggs, she won that 4-way we mentioned. It was a good match. Lizzie Rain, Thea Hale, Izzy Dame, and Layla Diggs. Thea Hale had 50 million hand gestures to make, but Lizzie Rain is the new target of Booker T's affection, and it's very unexpected, especially given the field. He was going wild for this Lizzie Rain.
You got to mix it up a little bit.
I guess maybe Booker's. I don't want to.
He kept calling her Lizzie Reigns though,
because once again, Booker doesn't know what he's doing. He's just gooning over there. There's my girl, dog. It's like, shut up, man. Just stop it. You're actively making me dislike him or dislike her. And I like Lizzie Rain, and I like the gimmick. Y'all just ruining everything.
Yeah, I like this match though. Layla Diggs and Zarya. All right, that should be something. You know?
Yeah, Layla Diggs wins the match, and like I said, Zarya, Layla Diggs is up next, and maybe Natty and Layla Diggs is coming up too, right?
Natty and Layla Diggs, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
They're doing a Layla Diggs interacting with Natty. Natty's just gonna go through everybody. Should be king shit Natty right there.
Yeah,
that's fine by me. Keanu Carver won his match against Tank Ledger because that's something that needed to happen.
Say that again.
Tank Ledger was beaten by Keanu Carver because that was the match that needed to happen.
Oh, Keanu Carver needed a win, so I was okay with this.
Tank Ledger got thrown through a table by inadvertently, technically, by Keanu Carver.
Remember when they were tag team champions?
Nope, I do not.
Okay.
OTM, Shawn Legacy, Dorian Van Dukes, Birthright, and Dark State had a 4-way match for the number 1 contendership, and Legacy and Van Dukes won. I don't know how to feel about that. It's good for them. Well, it's just because you got OTM and you got you got OTM in there.
Yeah, but OTM, it feels like they're at where they're at.
Well, half of them is at AAA, so we got that going for us.
Yeah, and like Legacy and Vandu, like they're at least newer. It makes sense them against Vanity Project. This wasn't too surprising, honestly. Like Birthright, they're not really doing anything with. Dark State, they're not really doing anything with after the Saquon stuff. Sorry, Dark State stocks. I sold off all mine when they won the titles because I knew it was all downhill from there.
Fair.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised by Legacy and Dorian winning. Like that was the one that made the most sense, honestly. I didn't love this match, but it wasn't as good as the women's 4-way.
Right. Well, either way, we have number one contenders for the Vanity Project. They are they're the ones. And Callie Armstrong is she's ready for everyone, and then everyone came out and everyone is wanting everyone because that's just what happens. Parade of challengers. Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, and then by the end of the night, Kalani, Lola, and Callie were on the ring apron staring down.
They love that trope so much.
They do. They really love it. Are they going to do a triple threat number one contendership match, or are they going to do a 4-way at Heatwave? They got a month until this show. Almost two.
Yeah, they'll probably end up doing a 4-way.
It's going to be a hell of a 4-way. Oh, they're doing a 3-way next week? Did they announce this? I don't think they did. But maybe I just missed it.
I think they're still doing a 4-way, even if they're doing a 3-way next week.
Valid. I didn't see if they did that, but let someone else.
No, they did. They announced the number one contenders match, triple threat.
Oh, they did?
They did.
That seems bad.
They're still going to do a 4-way.
We'll get there. Yeah, that's fine. That was basically NXT. There really wasn't much to talk about. It was a fine show. It was just it was very. Why did they tape? That's my question. Why did they tape that week? Because we're after the 4th.
I think it was just to give people off for the 4th, because SmackDown guys got the week off.
But Raw didn't.
Yeah, well, Raw's the important show, so
that's fair. True. No, people are like 4th of July. No, it is currently the 8th of July. Last night would have been the 7th. You're a full 3 full days past the 4th of July. Just because your neighbors are setting off fireworks on the 7th of July doesn't make it okay that it's not going to work on the 7th. Come on, what are we doing here? That's why I was I wouldn't say confused, because confused would insinuate that I care, but I was just like, why was this a tape show? It's just, you want to give them the time. I get they tend to do backstage tapes on different days that aren't the Tuesday, so maybe that's what it was. They were closed on the Monday and they're like, let's just tape 2 weeks and take the time off. Maybe they wanted to give time off to the NXT production staff. I don't know.
And Joel hates that they gave people time off by taping.
Listen, I can't complain. I didn't know that it was taped, or at least I didn't remember. And when I went in to go watch it, I could skip through anything because it wasn't live. So I can't complain about that. But it's what it is. It is what it is. Izzy Dame.
Izzy Dame.
Izzy Dame. Evil Diva saying, happy 80th birthday to my mom and my uncle. Hey, happy birthday to my mom. It's also my mother's birthday today.
Is it? You should call her. Wish her happy birthday on the air.
I called her yesterday. She is currently...
Yesterday wasn't her birthday.
I can't call her today because she's currently up at a cottage. So I have no means in which to get to her. She does not have a cell phone.
Cowardly.
She had one and then she didn't use it. And it just kind of,
Cowardly.
Well, it's just what happens. I called her yesterday. I need my kid to do a video for her.
Oh, you had your kid.
I gotta have him do it.
Oh, you gotta have. Oh,
yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
I had to take him to swim lessons yesterday.
Did he drown?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Do you just throw him in the pool?
It's not me. That he goes for actual lessons. He's in a group lesson.
Oh, okay.
It's very funny getting there. He did them on weekends in the winter, and so it was a lot easier to just go 9 in the morning and get there. Now he's got it at 5 o'clock, and I'm just like, oh, this sucks. So I'm tired. I don't want to sit at a pool for an hour. It's hot. It's humid more than anything. Oh
yeah.
There is no air conditioning in that pool.
An hour. Oh
yeah.
Kill for an hour.
Yeah, no. He's there for an hour. I'm sitting. I mean, you mean you'd kill for an hour of doing nothing?
No, I'd kill for just an hour at the pool. We go to the pool and we're there for like 5 hours, 6
Oh yeah,
hours.
I can't go in the pool though. That's the thing because he's doing lessons.
So
The
just
pool
jump
is
in anyway.
no, the pool is reserved for them.
So fuck that.
Go to their program. I can't get in there. But either way, I sit on the deck, and yesterday I made a Costco order because that's just what you do when you have time and you're sitting on your phone waiting for the lessons to end. Yeah. What else do we have to talk about?
Yeah, we go to the pool. We're there. I got burned at the pool last week.
Like literally burnt?
Yeah, like sunburnt. Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, it wasn't, but
It's an indoor pool, folks. It's an indoor pool.
that's even better. You're not even like really in the sun.
Yeah. For that, it's fine. It's humid as hell, though.
So I would still take that.
It's 40 degrees outside. I don't need to add humidity inside. Come on, you go inside and some cool off.
Still completely take that. Yeah, we go to the pool. It's like 90 degrees out, and we're there for like last week. We were there for I think 6 hours one day, and then 2 days later we were there for like 7 hours. Like, these kids want to go to the pool and they do not want to leave. And I get it, like it's 90 degrees out, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is so much pool time. You've seen my wife; she's the palest thing in the world.
That's
like,
true.
She can't handle that type of sun for that long. So, I would kill for an indoor pool in only an hour.
CM Hogan Punk.
Oh, sure.
Did you guys talk about that yesterday?
I mean, we talked about Punk winning the title.
Yeah. You didn't talk about Hogan, CM Hogan, whatever.
I mean, he won the title. Like we would always saying, like Sammy was never a long-term champion.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna lose the title at Saturday Night's Main Event at the latest. He lost it earlier than that. It is very funny. I've seen like the Hogan and Brett Mania 9 memes. Those are very funny.
Yes.
But like CM Punk's a star.
I'm not the first. I'm not going to be the last person to note Nick Aldis, giant hypocrite, giant liar, huge liar, told Adam Pearce that he had found a replacement who was in the building when he in fact did not find somebody in the building. That person was not there when the match started. He was in fact behind the garage door.
Yeah.
And that was not in the building. That is a big lie. Very upset about this. And then CM Punk comes through and everyone's like, he's so yoked. I was like, I thought he looked bigger on Instagram, but here we are. And they had a pretty good match, and that's it. CM Punk is the world champion, and it's 2011 again. Or CM Punk is the world champion, and it's 2023 again. Or CM Punk is the world champion, and it's 2025 again. CM Punk is the world champion, and 2026 again. Summer of Punk, baby. If there's one thing you can count, I forgot. CM Punk is world champion, and it's 2005 again. We've had a lot of Summers of Punk. There's been more Summers of Punk than Vans Warped Tour.
He's a summer guy. When's he going to do like a Christmas special?
A very Punk Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll all be for a charity of some, like a dog charity.
I would like to see that from Punk. Mix it up every now and again.
Real world champion. That's
I guess the fall of Punk, like
literally.
Well, kind of literally, but also the season. I guess he's given us that. A press conference was in September. That backstage stuff was in September. Oh, maybe August.
But it was very late August.
It was late August. Yeah. So maybe that's technically end of summer Punk. End of summer Punk's a different beast. Early summer Punk is like, okay,
he's
good
excited.
guy.
We're good.
Yeah.
End of summer Punk is Kevin Nash just jets and power on me, and I can't get a word in edgewise. And I had a great match with Daniel Bryan, but nobody cares because there's John Cena and the authority over, or not John Cena.
I was at that show.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that was Over the Limit, right?
Yeah. John Cena and people power over there. Johnny AI over there.
Yeah. Over the Limit. That was in North Carolina, and I was very excited for Punk and Danielson, and then the main event was John Cena and the other guy in a cage match. I was like, this sucks. I like John Cena.
I'm very excited now. Punk is back, and Punk loves to do the one thing every time he comes back. He lobs on to the biggest thing right now, or the thing they're really trying to build, and becomes best friends with them on socials. And right now it's Chad Gable. He and Chad, best pals. Best buds. They're gonna go work out together. Gable's gonna give him the clap, and everyone's gonna go wild. We're gonna get this thing over because CM Punk's gonna do a belt.
CM Punk's gonna get the clap. Is that what you're saying?
He's gonna get the clap, and everyone's gonna get over because of it. Everyone's getting the clap from CM Punk. So get ready, Minnesota. You better be ready for the clap because they're trying real hard to give it to you.
They'll do the clap for Gable in Minnesota. I guess he's gonna win.
They got to tell you why they're doing it for people to get it. Sometimes you really do need to hit motherfuckers over the head with why you're doing something, and this is one of those times because right now that theme, that presentation, you can see Gable. Please, I beg people to go back and watch Raw. He was like, the face on him was just, I can't believe I had to do this fucking clap because he sees that it's not getting over. He's trying real hard to get it over, and it's not. Trying to give everyone the clap, and everyone's like, clap back.
Yeah, because I hope people realize, like, no, we don't want you to have this because this is mid-card hell, and we want to keep you away from this.
Yeah, it's not good. But Punk's there, so it's going to be great. Punk had dry. Yeah, everyone. The Observer went through what was in Punk's fridge yesterday.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, they literally just picked apart everything in the fridge. It was cute, but yes. There's a lot more stuff in that fridge now because he's a rich man, right? No friends, only money. CM Punk could barely fit that world title in there. But in 2011, that fridge was barren and ready for a big old WWE title.
I mean, it kind of looked like the same.
I mean, it could have been the same refrigerator.
I assume it was. I don't know if he's moved. I mean, maybe he's moved. Maybe he upgraded his fridge in the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'd like to think in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Because we did post hold on, CM Punk fridge. Yep, there it is. Okay. Show me both. There it is. There's the Chris Van Vliet one that you'd all expect to have. Peanut butter. Salsa. Yeah, it's a new fridge. It's a different fridge. Or he's at least, maybe it is the same fridge. Huh. Maybe it is because
he's a hoarder. He's like, I'm keeping this fridge forever.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
It's more that he could have moved the shelves around. Maybe not. These might be just different shelves. Maybe one broke and, better photos in 2026, let me tell you. Jesus.
Camera quality got upgraded.
Did get upgraded. So did the food quality. I mean, look at this. He's just like old Tupperware foods and, he's got more going on here. He's looking for that Muscle Milk sponsorship, tell you that much. Look at this, brother. Look at this.
Do you think he turned like the Pepsi to show the logo?
He got the Mindy's Bakery. He knew exactly what he was doing in this photo. The Duncan Keith cereal, like this was a charity cereal. He knows.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea.
It's a whole, like, everything is perfectly there. He's like, Spindrift. Got to put a pepper there. What do you put random ass peppers? Does it out of the bin, out of the bag? If you get them in a bag of 4-pack like I do, what do you like? Everything's very much posed for. It's very funny. But it should have put Chad Gable in the fridge. So organic eggs, got to get the farm fresh organic eggs. It's very funny, and of course you got to get that powder.
I respect all that.
What is this though? What is in that red container? It looked like salsa, but then I realized it's not. It's a takeout container.
Is it a red container or is it like a red, like is
not a red liquid?
Yeah, is it like a red liquid or is it like a red branding? Like
red branding because you can see the ring on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of. Let's get right in on this.
Oh boy.
There we go. Yeah, it looks like this is like branding on a thing.
Is it Panda Express?
I thought about that. Someone saying it's queso. Ryan says it's queso. Maybe it is. Maybe it's queso because of the size.
I'm just going to say it's Panda Express.
Leftover spaghetti sauce. Bread in the fridge is fine. You can put bread in the fridge.
He's got a Chinese takeout container there behind the belt.
Does he? Oh,
yeah. See,
I use these a lot of people use this for meal prep too.
No, that's Chinese takeout. That's the only thing I recognize it as.
That's fair. This man, everything was posed. Everything was put together immaculately to the point where, like, Where was the title? Was it on the second shelf or was it on the third shelf? It was on the second shelf. He put it right there. Second shelf. He does eat a lot better now than he did back then, Mr. Peanut Butter and whatever the fuck that is. Coffee creamer? Yeah, it's coffee creamer.
Yeah, coffee creamer.
There's a Red Bull. They ain't do those no more. Yeah, how empty was that fridge in 20? This man was not eating in 2011. That is a problem.
I mean, let him live.
There you go. Mikey V saying it was a meal prep container.
No, it's Chinese takeout.
By the way, I agree. Caffeine-free Pepsi, that is a choice. Not a good one either. Oh, that really grind my gears.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Oh, Evil Diva thinks it's sweet and sour sauce.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I think
he got some Chinese. He got some Chinese takeout.
I think we had to ask him, but then we had to go on Instagram because he very smartly deleted his Twitter account. Shout out to Chelsea Green doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He'll be back in a week.
And Punk's been off of it forever.
Like that one person who's like, now it's a 2-person fridge. No.
I think he was. I don't know what he was doing in 2011.
Well, in 2026, who knows either. But either way.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're just talking here, pal. We're just talking. But yeah,
Okay.
He's best friends with Chad Gable, and he's doing everything like it's 2011 all over again. Good for Punk. Wins the title, and now Cody can beat Punk for the title at SummerSlam.
And they're gonna that's gonna be a great political battle, right?
No, it's gonna suck. That's the thing. We're getting into listen, the backstage stuff that we are going to inevitably find out, that's going to be great. The stuff that's going to be on the air. Oh, remember when Punk and Roman and the WrestleMania build, and we were like, man, I really hope they do the what about that Red Bull container? This is what we're talking about. Yeah, we are. Do you know what it is, John Alba? What is it? Is it a Panda Express thing? You tell us. Come on the show and you can tell us. We were all just like, maybe it's AEW, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Are they going to talk about it? Are they going to talk about the AEW stuff? And then they didn't. They just talked about how old and decrepit they are. And that was the build. That's what we're going to get with Punk and Cody. Because that's Chipotle. Huh. Okay, that's fair. That's Chipotle. So it was...
So it is a takeout container.
I guess so. But what's it full of? Queso. Someone said queso. I guess maybe it was queso.
Ryan knows his Chicagoans.
Chipotle is not a Chicago thing.
But I'm saying Ryan knows the mind of a Chicago person. Of like, that's queso from Chipotle.
Yeah, so does John, apparently.
John Albert, are you going to come on this 24-hour stream at 3 a.m.? You can sing Jonas Brothers if you want.
John Jonas Jingleheimer Schmidt?
John Albert loves the Jonas Brothers.
I thought he loved... Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones.
John's Bruce Springsteen.
Billy Joel?
I mean, maybe he likes Mick Jagger. I don't know, but John's Bruce Springsteen. But he does love the Jonas Brothers. I learned that about him this week.
Oh, Everybody Want to Steal My Girl. It's the one Jonas Brothers song that I really know.
I don't know any Jonas Brothers song.
Queso or a side of chicken for meal prep? Oh, Jose's asking the real questions now.
It's Chinese takeout.
Whoa, no, it's not. You think that man's putting that much sodium into his diet? Come on, CM Punk. You see that body everyone was all excited for that wasn't really the same that it looked on Instagram a couple months ago? Come on. Do better. Anyway, all
Chinese takeout.
Maybe. The Cody and Punk build is probably going to be around how much of how they're both failures and they both had to leave the places they were to come and be bigger stars here. That's really what it's going to. I respect you. I respect you. You took a chance on yourself. You took a chance on yourself. You threatened your boss. You threatened your boss. They hug it out and then they say, let's go put on a title match.
John Alba is sending me photos of Chipotle to prove that it is Chipotle. I believe you. That makes sense. Like I've had Chipotle like one time many years ago. So but it makes sense. Like, it looked like it was some takeout thing. Chipotle was something that went through my mind. I just went Panda Express because I've had that more recently than Chipotle. But Chipotle makes sense.
Yeah, I have not eaten Chipotle.
John Alba is sending me grilled pictures of cock.
Excuse me?
Lean into that or make of that what you will.
Yeah, make of that what you will is right.
Yeah.
Not what I'm going to do. Jeez.
Grilled chopped cock pictures is what John Alba is
Grilled
sending me.
chop cock. I love how Ryan Lambert's out here trying to dox CM Punk.
That's fine.
There are many Chipotles, but this is funny that he knows exactly where he lives. I feel like everyone in Chicago knows. Ryan, are you going to go to All Outs? Very upset that they decided to put it in Chicago again.
I mean, that's okay.
Coward Tony Khan being all like, got to go back to where it worked. And like, but it worked in Toronto at 3:00 in the afternoon. Do it again. Good luck to you, Ryan. You're gonna have a banner summer. You're gonna go to TNA Lockdown.
Sounds terrible.
And then you're gonna go to All Outs, and it's gonna be and in Japan this weekend. You're doing one show a month, and you're gonna have to tell us. You're gonna have to tell us which one was the best.
I described it how you sent it.
Yeah.
Grilled chopped cock in a cup.
In a cup. We all know what John Alba's sending you. We all understood this.
I mean, it's less racy than the photos Zarian sends us.
That is true. I haven't heard from Andrew Zarian in a while. He should probably come back from his whatever.
Zarian sends us tan cock.
Sometimes some balls too. Has Zarian tweeted it all? I feel like I was going to text him.
I feel like he's been tweeting AI photos, but I don't know if they're AI. I hope they're not, but I feel like they are.
Okay, he tweeted something. Okay, hold on. Now wait, I could just text him from my computer. Andrew Zarian, where are you?
Why do I need a timeout? I'm literally explaining what is happening. Joel will confirm the kind of pictures we get from Andrew Zarian.
That's true. I will absolutely confirm them. Oh, I have requested proof of life from Andrew Zarian, to which he said dead.
Okay.
So R.I.P. Andrew Zarian, him and Mitch McConnell having great conversations in heaven.
Did the Mets lose last night? I watched the Little League home run that they were the beneficiary of, but did they end up losing that game? That's an embarrassing loss. If like the other team. Did you see the Little League home run? Do you know what a Little League home run is, Joel?
Is it inside the park?
Yeah, it's inside the park, but it's where like they hit the ball like to the third baseman, and then the third baseman overthrows the first baseman, and the first baseman overthrows the second base, and then second base overthrows home plate, and like no one can throw the ball. They got a home run off of that, and apparently they lost. Oh, they gave up 11 runs out. Jeez, that sucks.
No!
That sucks.
I'm just looking for this final. Where's this Mets game? Oh,
man, I saw 16 to 12.
16 to 12.
Jesus.
Those both teams suck, and I'm coming as a Blues Jays.
If you give up like that type of home run, you gotta win. You gotta win that game because that was an embarrassing play. Absolutely embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was fun as a person who like doesn't really care that much about baseball. It was fun to see though.
It's fair. Zarian said he's leaving on his vacation this week, and I was just like, I thought you already went and came back.
Bless that man. He gets multiple vacations.
God bless. I don't wish I was Andrew Zarian, but like,
I wish mob ties.
Sometimes I wish I was Andrew Zarian. Not often, not for much, just for this. Anyway, AEW Dynamite is tonight. AEW has released the official preview for Beach Break tonight in Clearwater.
Okay.
It is actually very short compared to what we've seen before.
That was like 4 matches.
I know, and for once they haven't done 17 paragraphs to explain the lore of all of these matches.
Oh, okay.
Sean Sapp is here. Hello.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm good. Just coming by to promote the fact that Jimmy Van will be on today. It'll be a special List in Your Boy episode as we are celebrating 10 years of Fightful. John Alba will be joining us as well.
John Alba is sending me grilled chopped cock pictures, by the way. I feel like we need to discipline him for this.
Well,
somebody says, hi, Sean, what's in your fridge? Very, as a single man, very little, to be honest with you.
Go to the grocery store.
Can you put the
meals,
Fightful title in the fridge and take a photo?
I should.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare, you coward!
Yeah, like very, very little. Why do I always get these stupid fucking comments every time I come?
I think it's a bit now.
It's got to be a bit.
Yeah, it's
like,
Louis. Everything's a bit with Louis.
Everything with Louis is a bit.
So,
It's got to be a bit.
yeah.
But yeah, I've got my Factor meals. I wish they would sponsor us again. That would make me very, very happy if they did that. That would save me a lot of money. But yeah, that usually that I cooked steak the last two times this week. Melvin's over.
I was gonna say which one is
No,
trying
it's
to get on
always
the show?
Melvin.
Melvin was that.
It's okay, Melvin.
It's always Melvin, but Jimmy Van will be on there. Okay, I get it.
Melvin will also be around.
Yeah.
No, I let him in the office now because now I don't let them in my bedroom because I don't want them to track litter all over my bed because that's disgusting. So now I let him in my office when I'm not filming, but he feels very entitled to be in here when I am filming.
Yeah, that's how just cats are. Our cat will come in and just like start meowing at us at like 8 a.m. It's like, Jiggy, can you go away? Just let us sleep a little bit, please.
The fans didn't run off Jimmy. Wrestling ran off Jimmy.
Fair. I feel that.
We're all in that boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, listen, your boy, 2 p.m. Eastern should be fun. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye, Sean.
See, Sean. Go check it out.
Melvin's trying to like, what the fuck are you doing? Let me on the show.
It's my time. This is my show. God damn it.
Yeah, this is very fair. Cats don't care about it. It's just the world we live in. There was a day, I think it was this weekend. Like I woke up, the moment I walked out of the room, my cat is just like meowing at me, and everywhere I went, just completely like meowed at me all day. Literally all day did this. Even when I was at like the computer working, I was in bed, like the cat would jump on the bed, stare at me and just start meowing. I was like, what can I do for you? It's like, well, you're not paying attention to me right now. I was like, oh my God, like give me some space here. Even when I was doing my plank, the cat would like sit down in front of me. We were watching Garfield. Maybe the cat just want to watch Garfield. Like, why does this cat get a bunch of lasagna? I don't get this shit. But the cat just sits down right in front of me while I'm planking and just starts meowing at me. I was like, what? What are we? Why? Leave me be, cat.
My kid wants a dog because we live in a building that has many dogs. And I have said to him multiple times, who's going to take care of it? I will.
Yeah.
Who's going to walk the dog? I will. Do you go out for walks on your own now, buddy? No. But you guys could come.
You should just let the kid and the dog roam the streets. He's 4. The dog will be 1. It'll be fine.
I've seen like 8, 9-year-old kids walking their dogs solo in our neighborhood. And like, I'm mostly okay with that. That's the other thing too. Like I live in Toronto and I've heard way too many people being like, I would never let my kid walk around the streets of Toronto alone.
Cowards.
And I'm just like, you just don't live here. Like go live in middle of nowhere where you're from and like you whatever, live in your bubble. To me, it's like I'm happy that I'm going to be raising a kid or that I am raising a kid who's in a large urban city who can then fend for himself, hopefully. He's a soft boy. But anyway, point of this being, he wants a dog, and every time I have to tell him, I'm like, who's gonna walk the dog? I will. You go on walks on your own? No, but you'll come with us. I was like, that's the thing. I don't want to do that because eventually you're going to decide I don't want to walk the dog today. And then guess who's going to have to walk the dog that day? The guy who didn't want to walk the dog at all. And then suddenly it's going to have to deal with the dog every single day. And then guess what happens when you go to school? If you go away to school, I can take the dog with me. I'm like, the fuck you can. No dorm is going to let you have that dog unless you figure out a way to make that your service animal, at which point, good for you, kid. You're ahead of the pack.
Yeah, the kids always try to do that of like, can we get this animal and this animal? I was like, no, because we're going to take care of this thing. And we already got 12 of you little munchkins running around here. We don't need more animals running around here as well. So we don't, no, absolutely not. We're not getting more animals.
And like Ryan's saying, me and my sister used to do laundry by ourselves as a kid. So did I. And we're trying to teach him because we do collective laundry, but like he helps us with the laundry now, and he loves to help with the dishwasher too. So
have you ever hit him in the head with the laundry door?
No.
Swing the dryer door open.
No, the dryer, it's a stack. So you've seen it. He's not that tall.
I don't remember it, Joel. I saw it like once. So
well, maybe you should have come here and done some laundry.
I can't remember what it looked like. That was 2 years ago as well. I can't remember what I did yesterday outside of my wife. So I don't remember what was going on 2 years ago.
Fair. Regardless, there won't be a dog here. Someone had said having a pet in the building is hell. It's not so bad. Again, in this building, it's good. You have to have the space, but also this is a very pet and kid friendly building, which we appreciate. So. Yeah, it's there's no plan to give him that. Shall we Dynamite preview?
Sure.
The Baycare Sound at Clearwater Beach, Florida. I'm looking forward to seeing what the venue looks like.
There's some photos, but yeah,
like with the setup.
Right, with the setup. Yeah, I understand.
TBS Max My AEW. That's all I'll be watching is on My AEW. You've got Chris Jericho versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Sure.
Are you excited for Chris Jericho to get the win and then Ciampa to turn around and challenge him again in 3 weeks?
Give this match like 8 minutes.
So, I mean, let's see what happens at 3 p.m. Eastern. See if they announce any more matches. Because right now...
3? They announced stuff at like 6.
That's true. They do that. But we'll see if they announce anything else. Because right now they're on that 4, and we'll see what happens through the rest of the day. Jericho and Tommaso Ciampa is happening. And then the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher might win because Takeshi's doing the G1. So I don't know if they really want the title off television for a month. So yeah, I'm kind of sold on the idea of Fletcher winning. Because I just don't think they want the title off of TV for a month, even though like I don't think it hurts too much. But I get their reasoning.
Sorry, I was gonna say, do you do a rematch at All In or sooner?
They can do a rematch at All In because again, Takeshi's gonna be off TV for a month, so he can come back and just after he does the G1 and do the rematch at All In. I don't think you can do it sooner. You can't. He's gonna be in Japan.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying All In and not like another show on TV or anything. Do you save it for All In? Is really what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I mean, you could do you can wait until after All In, or
Yeah, All In would be the soonest. It's just, I mean, maybe you do it at All Out. Just go back do it in Chicago, but no, I think Fletcher winning makes the most sense here since Takeshi's not going to be on TV.
I can not assume. I would you put Fletcher and again if Hangman Page comes back. Is that a way to start? But then you can't have Hangman lose that feud either. And Kyle Fletcher's the new champion.
Yeah, Hangman can just be a loser. That's fine.
Okay. So then in your head, let's say Fletcher wins tonight, the rematch. Is Takeshita winning that rematch?
Right now, I would say yes. But let's see where we're at in a month and a half and how Fletcher kind of runs with the title because Fletcher could be having a run where it's like, you know what? Maybe we can't take the title off of him. Even if Takeshita, it might make sense to put it back on him because he kind of should win the feud. I don't know if that's where Fletcher could be such a high point that is like, maybe we don't take the title off of him right here. So, but right now I'd say Takeshita would win the rematch at All In.
Or you just have one less title on TV for the next month, and I wouldn't complain about that.
Well, that's not an option.
They'll just make a new one in the meantime.
Yeah.
Richard in the chat saying he's going tonight and it's
with
his kid. Have fun. We got if MJF wins, we riot shirts. Amazing.
I hope you're sitting like near and he like sees you and like makes fun of you.
This is the same Richard who was talking about whether or not that he should go to Backlash when it was in Tampa last year, or I guess earlier this year. And I guess you ended up going, if I'm not mistaken. But have fun tonight. I hope it's a good show. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun because the Women's Casino Gauntlet match is also happening. Winner gets the Tekla match at AEW Redemption. Athena enters number 1. Maya World enters number 2. And then number 3 will be Willow Nightingale. And she's going to eventually win this match, I think.
Yeah, it seems like it's being set for Willow's return and win and potential victory at Redemption. So we shall see, but that makes sense.
If not, then Maya wins, and we're going back to she gets a world title shot. She gets it earlier. Again,
I can see there is a Maya world where she wins and then wins the title at Redemption, and you do Mercedes and Maya at All In. What if they do that just to like troll Dave? Like Tony's like, we're gonna run this match back at All In, and you're gonna give this thing a damn rating.
The whole build is going to be rate the match.
Yeah.
That's it. Just weeks on end. All the other wrestling pundits being like, this rules. I love it. And Dave just being like, I don't really like this one. And this is a really, really upsetting match. They're telling me I got to rate it, but the starters don't matter.
Yeah, the whole thing is just to troll Dave that he took forever to rate this match. And
he still hasn't rated it because he's been off all week, right?
He's been online. Like, I don't want to hear this. He's been off all week.
Oh, this means nothing to me, but it's hilarious watching people just lose their mind.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Incredible. We'll see who wins tonight. That sounds like a fun. It sounds like a fun match either way. The Casino Gauntlet, and finally, world title match. If Kenny Omega loses, he cannot challenge for the AEW title again. He faces the champion Maxwell Jacob Friedman. This feels like a match that's going to have a lot of things happening, not just moves wise, but I mean
wrestling moves.
Wrestling moves, yes, but story as well. Do we do a TLD? Do we bring back Hangman Adam Page? Do we have a schmoz finish? Is there a DQ? Like, because of the stipulation, there are a lot of ways to wonder how we tell the story, and for that, I'm looking forward to it.
I think they're just going to do a straight wrestling match, and Kenny Omega wins.
What if MJF wins with a headlock takeover?
Okay.
Keep in mind, we just did a straight up match at Dynasty between.
So yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like there was no stipulation on top of the world title match.
Right.
They just labeled it as the God versus the Devil. So they didn't do anything crazy. Whereas this match, like, there's a little more added to it. So there's maybe a reason to add to the story itself, to add to the story of the match itself.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just gonna do a match. It'll be a really good match.
I hope they have just a full on stinker.
I don't think you need to do anything over the top. Like, okay, Hangman returns. Yeah, sure. Fine. The time limit draw. I guess that gets you to the pay-per-view. So there would be that at the very least. But if you do a time limit draw, it feels like you got to run back the stipulation at the pay-per-view. And so then you just do the stipulation at the pay-per-view, and then Kenny wins at the pay-per-view. You do an Iron Man match at the pay-per-view with the stipulation.
It's fair. We'll see. Jeremy, I have some very exciting news.
No. What?
I'm going to get the interview. I'm getting the Joe Gacy interview.
Oh, okay. Hell
it's
yeah.
in August because he is going to be part of Fighting Back.
Okay.
He's going to be in Ottawa, and I will look forward to having my mirror moment with the former Joe Gacy, now Joseph Sawyer.
All right.
We're going to do it.
All right. I like that. Good job.
It's going to be talking to a lot of the former WWE guys at this rate.
Yeah.
all the new releases are going to be at C4. So that's exciting. Go get your tickets. And Joe Gacy is going to interview me.
I mean, that'll be good that he will interview you too.
Yeah. We're all talking.
You're doing the mirror bit, right? Like,
that's my plan. I got to do it. I just gotta, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We have the Jake something. Do we have the Jake something interview yet? Not yet. We have to get the Jake something interview.
Yeah.
It's getting more difficult to talk to these people because they're all going back to the WWE.
Well, Jake something's not.
No, Jake something's under AEW contract, so we got to go through AEW for him too. But also, they're a lot easier to procure talent.
Yeah, I don't know how much AEW likes us.
Oh, what did we do?
Because
you hate Kenny. I get it.
Yeah. Like, we're not sending our talent to this guy.
Because I keep asking Tony questions, isn't it? Because I keep going to these shows and asking important questions. Very excited. Anyway, what was your moment of Tuesday?
I don't know. I have no idea. What happened yesterday?
Wrestling and who knows? You know what I did yesterday? Yesterday was my day off. You know what I did? I took the train to Union Station, and then I proceeded to walk from Union all the way to BMO Field, where the World Cup stuff was happening in Toronto. And that's a long ass walk. And then I ended up, taking I went through Liberty Village and went on my way home. That was a long ass walk. That's the way I spent my day, down by the water, taking a long ass walk. My legs hurt today, but I'm here. That was my moment of Tuesday. Spent all day outside.
Okay.
Then took my kid to swim.
All right. That's fair.
Possibility.
My moment of Tuesday, it is wrestling related. It is the crooked refs in the Argentina game that allowed Argentina that victory, because that was the most pro wrestling shit I've ever seen.
I get it.
Egypt got screwed, man. Got completely screwed on that one.
Well, maybe Lionel Messi should have been better.
That was a tough one. What do you mean been better?
He should have had the whole match won from the get-go instead of having to fight back.
I mean, it was great booking, you know.
It's true.
Let's have the defending champions come from behind in the final 15 minutes, you know.
Yep. Next time.
What do you mean they did not, Henry? That was not a foul. You can't. I mean, Egypt did kind of choke. I understand that. But they completely screwed over Egypt with that second goal that was disallowed. I know Egypt scored immediately right after, which was good. But you can't. The play was 90. No. The play was all the way on the other side of the field, and they didn't call it. And then they ran the whole field and scored. And then they're like, oh, let's go back and review this. That's dumb as hell. It's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't actually care who wins. I thought it was entertaining. I did feel bad for Egypt. They did choke that away. Like, you had a 2-goal lead. You were playing pretty well, but some of the calls were a little egregious. The rules in soccer suck.
See, that's why everyone needs to stop watching soccer.
Didn't realize we had so many Argentina truthers in here. Jesus.
Well, as one does. We're back tomorrow. It's going to be Jeremy and SP3 allegedly talking about whether or not Kenny Omega is a champion or a giant loser. See if Kenny Omega choked it away.
Yeah.
Choking on CM Punk's chopped cock chicken Chipotle order. Either way, so they'll be back, and then we'll do whatever. I won't be here. I'll be doing other stuff. Yeah. So anything you need to plug before we get out of here?
No. What did we accomplish today?
We had a very productive conversation about things and stuff, and that was very good. And our show was 2 hours today, which sometimes we struggle. Today, not so much.
I'm fine if Kenny Omega becomes champion tonight.
He'll have an 8-day reign just like all the others.
I like that Jules is keeping up the bit, though, because the whole bit started because I was like, I want Kenny Omega to do singles matches and become the champion. And here we are. And now I think some people think that because this is happening, it's like, oh, Jeremy must be upset. I don't think Jules actually thinks this, because Jules gets it. But and I'm sure there are some people like, oh, Jeremy must be upset about this. Like, no, this is literally what I was pushing for.
It's time, baby. Someone telling us that CM Punk is vegan and he doesn't eat meat. Ask CM Punk about that. Ask him how he gets so big, because who knows anymore? Remember when everyone thought Bryan Danielson was a vegan and he was just like, nah, I gave that shit up, pal. It can happen to you.
Everybody eats meat. I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, you're already halfway there. You may as well just finish.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah, now you don't remember. I get it.
I don't know anything.
Go enjoy the rest of everyone. Enjoy your day. Watch Dynamite or don't. I don't care what you do. Just go enjoy the day and put a smile on your own face. If you don't, that's on you. For Jeremy Lambert, you know who I am. You know who he is. Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.